Retro Rock plays everything.
Look at that bad boy. Alright, so here's the story. I have a number of thrift store headsets that I bought because they were fairly cheap and of fairly decent quality. I have broken pretty much every one of them. That's because they sit there in my backpack, so I figured I would find something that's made out of metal. I didn't want to pay a whole lot for it because I know the history of me and those kinds of headsets. My really nice headset, of course, I keep at the desk with me, but these have to go around and take a beating, so here's what I found. And this has pretty decent reviews. This is the MPOW EG3. Enjoy your game, it says. And this is the front of the box. Yeah, I already read it, so I don't know what to say. It works on the PC and PS4. And probably the Mac too, I would imagine. This is the right side of the box. 3D surround sound. This is what makes me think it'll work with my Mac. My Mac, the sound card died on it, or the built-in sound chip died on it. So it uses a plug-in USB one right now. And most of the time I found if it's a surround one, they're basically their own sound card, so hopefully this will work for that. 50mm driver. It says diver. It can dive 50 millimeters. PC game, soft and comfortable. LED light and EQ. Yeah, there's some software you can load on this. The right side of the box proclaims, enjoy your game. I will. Thank you. This is the top of the box, and it is not very exciting. Here is the bottom of the box. It's not very exciting either, really. Here's the back of the box. It has technical parameters. At least they spelled that right. Here they are for you audiophiles. Some notes about this. I generally don't really pay too much attention to what they put on these boxes because the Chinese manufacturers really don't care. They often just copy it. I go for reviews, and the reviews on this are positive, so hopefully it'll be good. Soft and comfortable headband. That's unusual. They actually give the website on here? It might be a slightly legitimate company for once. Oh well, let's open it up. It comes in a very nice bag. Seriously, it just was in this bag inside the box. I mean, that's not like the worst packaging ever, but it's interesting that there's like no protection for it. Maybe it's because they feel it is so tough that it doesn't need protection. Oh, hold on, let me back off a little bit here. You know what? The quality on this feels pretty good. These are metal. Therefore, they will be able to take more of a beating and give you less crap than some of the cheaper ones that have plastic. In fact, some of the name brand ones have plastic, and that's what keeps happening to me. Over time, they wear and they break down right about here. Just almost every time. Pretty much in the same spot. Anyway, right side. Look at... Yeah, these are really nice. They feel decent. Left side? No, this is the right side. They're labeled. So this is the right side. That was the left side. This is not metal. This is plastic right here with a metallic look to it, just so you know. There is an on-off switch right here for the mic. Probably you'll never use it, but I will test it for this video. If you're wondering what kind of connection this is USB only. And again, this is because I want it for the Mac as well, and it needs to have that built-in sound system to work. And you know, it's funny, I don't see anything that indicates this might have a soundboard built into it, a USB soundboard, so I don't know what's going on there. It might be all in software, which would not be good for the Mac stuff. It's alright though, most of the time it's on the PC, I guess. Little cover for the mic. Okay, that's interesting. It covers the on-off. So what, do I stick it out a little bit? I don't know what to do with that. That's odd. Another note. Volume control is right there. This is on the left side. Now we'll see how that works out. There is a manual. It has an FCC statement. They misspelled diagram. No, they didn't. I wasn't looking at English. There we go. Earmuff. Oh yeah, look at that. There is a max setting for it, so we will see what happens with this when I plug it into the Mac. We're at 50% chance it'll either work or not, which is right where we were. There's also a driver installation manual. We'll see whether we need that or not. I try to avoid installing this kind of stuff if I can, but we'll see. Alright, I'm going to test this for a while and then get back to you. And here's a microphone test of the MPOW EG3. One thing I want to note before I forget about it is this is really weird. Sorry about that noise, but the on-off switch for the microphone is right on the microphone itself, and that means it's underneath this foam here. So I don't know. Strange positioning. All right, let's read something. You can be JJ or you can be Jeff. Either way, you're a wacko detective on a kidnap case who stumbles into some hilarious action. Clues and surprises pop up everywhere. Use your head, your foot, and your secret weapon, the spray can, on 30 different enemies. So grab some French fries for energy and get ready for action. And there we go. Another note is it has this very nice, flexible stock, and it works pretty well. It doesn't hold exactly where you want it, but it gets into the general area. Not too bad. All right, for you, it's been but a moment, but for me, it's been well over a month, and I've been using these headsets pretty much exclusively since then, at least on the laptop I'm on right now. And I will say that the sound is really pretty above average. It's way better than I expected out of them. The basses, they're not like super deep, but they are very clear. The mid-range is not muddled like it is in so many of these. It does sound really good, and it has really pretty good surround features. Oh, the high range is pretty good too. I mean, it's not like amazing sound, but it is quality sound throughout. The only real negative I found is that there is very little sound isolation. So I can definitely hear like pretty much anything that's going around me. So if you're easily distracted, this might not be the best for you. As far as the fit goes, it's pretty good. I've got a normal sized head, so I don't know if it was any bigger, if it could handle it, but it seems to have a little bit of give and take on it. It seems to be really durable. I've thrown it around a little bit. I haven't been particularly careful, and no wear at all. I also kind of like the sides, see? Looks really nice, right? Yeah. Not bad at all. Real quick, I wanted to talk about the volume control knob and its location and a little bit about volume. I found these to be quite a bit louder than my Turtle Beaches. Just it seems to have a much higher volume range than that, which is good because that kind of makes up for the lack of sound isolation that these little pads give. But anyway, I wanted to mention that the volume control is on the back of the headset right here. I'm playing with it right now. And it's kind of a weird spot. You do get used to it, but I do still fiddle around with it, even though it's been a month, fiddle around just trying to find it. And it would have been a little nicer if it was on the stock. But, you can always control it through your machine itself. So it's not a huge deal, but I thought I would mention it. So appearance-wise, it's really nice. Construction quality is good. The sound is very good for the price range. It's, you know, it's not Bose, but it is very nice for the range that it's in. So I'm going to give these a thumbs up. Speaking of thumbs up, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in a couple days. Bye.